Hey guys, I usually like to do long-term reviews, but I got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and this thing is unique. I have the Sony A7siii and it's a wonderful entry pro consumer grade cinematic camera. It's mirrorless, you can change the lenses, and it has crazy ISO for dark light settings. It also costs around $3,000, and realistically you'll pay about $4,000 to $5,000 once you buy a couple of lenses that you actually like. The Sony A7siii is an amazing camera, but the Pocket 3 quickly fills a gap that the Sony can't, which is obviously its portability and its convenience. Which begs the question, why buy a Pocket 3 if you already have a nice camera? So I list 4 reasons why I think one would consider purchasing a Pocket 3. So reason number 1 is something that I just previously mentioned, which is its portability. With a camera like the A7siii, you need both hands, you need to consider how to carry it. It'll most likely have to go into a backpack of some kind, or you'll need a whole kit to really carry it. With the Pocket 3, you immediately get gimbal stabilization and just the one-handed operation, which leads me to reason number 2, which is stability. Now, when considering stability, you also think about the Action 4 and really any other action camera. And it should be clear at this point, if you've watched a couple of Pocket 3 videos, the benefit to the Pocket 3 is its slower shutter speed capabilities. Action 4s, GoPros can also do it, but they quickly lose their ability to stabilize footage. So the only reason why you'd get the Pocket 3 over action camera is because you want to capture more fluid, more realistic, 24, 30 frames per second, so it looks a little bit more natural to the eye when you capture content. Reason number 3 is that the Pocket 3 frees up mental energy. Now, it's not some new agey thing, but basically what I'm trying to say is with the Sony A7siii, immediately when I carry it out, I'm thinking of composition. What kind of lens do I want to take? How will I be shooting? Will it be in slow-mo? And really considering all these different things. When with the Pocket 3, if you already have some custom settings saved, all you have to really think about is, do I want to put an ND filter on this or not? Reason number 4 is the 1-inch sensor. Now, this might sound like a conspiracy, but in a couple of years, I have a feeling that the 1-inch sensors will become the new standard for all portable sized cameras. But it's when you're in not optimal settings, when you really think about, man, would a 1-inch sensor actually have helped increase the quality of this image by 10 to 20%? I wanted to lock in the 1-inch sensor and not feel FOMO whenever the next update would be. And there are a couple of reasons to avoid the Pocket 3. I'm just going to list these in bullet point form. Number 1 is anyone who needs a versatility of lenses. Obviously, this is not the camera for you. Number 2 is anyone who needs full control of settings. Yeah, avoid this. This isn't going to be that for you. Number 3 is anyone who needs proper high quality, low light capabilities. Yes, also avoid it. Number 4 is anyone who wants a real gimbal camera. I would suggest avoiding this. Most people who purchase a gimbal are using it for professional settings, and while you can use this in a pinch, the joystick is a bit fidgety and it's sometimes not the best to navigate. And I would say that the Pocket 3 gimbal is mainly for vlogging styles, not really for capturing high quality content that you would want in a commercial setting. And number 5, so I've purchased, this is actually my second Pocket 3 because the first one I received, the screen closing and opening mechanism broke on me, and it was quickly replaced by the warranty, of course, because it was less than a week, I think. And so with that said, the Pocket 3 has a lot more moving parts, but just the fact that you have a swiveling screen, you have a swiveling gimbal part, and you have exposed SD card slots and USB-C ports, which I find really frustrating because they could have easily just created a little rubber gasket that would close those spots. But I think they did that intentionally to further distance the gap between the Action 4 and their Pocket 3. So in conclusion, should you buy the Pocket 3? Now, this is going to be a weird comparison, but I consider the Pocket 3 to be similar to an iPad. Now, I say that because an iPad definitely can't do the things that a full-on laptop can do. But when it comes to viewing things, when it comes to taking down notes or reading a certain web page, it's so much more convenient than your iPhone. In the same way, the Pocket 3 can't replace your mirrorless camera. It'll never take the place of my Sony A7siii. But at the same time, it's better than my iPhone camera for sure in certain settings. So I'm turning the table back to you guys. What do you think? Do you feel like the Pocket 3 can replace most of your cameras? Can it replace your camera phone as well? So definitely leave your thoughts and I will respond as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.